Yeah, hi, dear aspirant. You might be knowing that the personal law doesn't come under the ambit of Article 13. So, what could happen if Article 13 would include these personal laws as well? Would it be reflecting into the Uniform Civil Code, or what kind of ecosystem, constitutional ecosystem we would be having? Now, just imagine a constitution where Article 13 doesn't stop only at law, only at ordinances, only at rules or regulation, but it would also include a hypothetical situation, the personal laws. If that would be true, then India's socio legal landscape would look totally different. How so? Now, under the current system, the personal laws from the religion of India, like Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Parsi, tribal customs, they are not treated as law under Article 13. This means they cannot be struck down by the court for violating the fundamental rights. But what if Article 13 did include them? Now, the change, the metamorphosis, immediately the entire personal law system would face the fundamental right test. Means we start checking them at the touchstone of fundamental right. Practices violating equality, that is Article 14, non discrimination, that is Article 15, freedom, that is Article 19, or dignity and liberty under Article 21, would become unconstitutional overnight. Now imagine the impact. First, discriminatory inheritance rule, what would happen to them? It would get struck down. Practices which are treating or demeaning men and women unequally in marriage or divorce, that would get struck down as unconstitutional. What about the custody, guardianship, maintenance norm that prefer only one gender? It would become invalid. What about the customs which are excluding women from the religious practices? It would get challenged instantly. Means essentially, the judiciary would become the primary architect of the personal law reform, not the parliament. The uniformity that politicians debate today with respect to UCC and all today would arrive automatically through constitutional scrutiny, judicial scrutiny, and not through Article 44 Uniform Civil Code. But here is the deeper question. Would India, pluralistic India, accept such a model where individual rights override the religious autonomy? Big question mark. Or would it trigger a massive social political resistance? So, if Article 13 includes the personal law, India would move from a religious protective framework to a religious dominant framework. Equality would win instantly, but pluralism would face its biggest test. Thank you so much.